Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Jackass of All Trades. Well, today what we got going on is, we're back in the shop, at least what's left of the shop, because we're building a new shop. Anyway, what we got here is we got our little Chinesium excavator called a Bod 1.15, which is 1.5 ton, which is not 1.5 ton unless I'm sitting in the seat. This little thing, I'm calling it the Dad Bod. It's going to help us out on our new property, but because it's so darn light, it's really light. When this bucket is extended all the way out, I can basically with my foot get the back of the track off the ground. Now, I'm not expecting to move mountains with this thing, but I'm going to make an improvement. So what we got going on is we've scrounged up some steel from a very good friend of mine. So this is 4 inches by 4 inches by 12 inches, and it is 50 pounds. So that's a good chunk of gravity. And what I've got is for the suckers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the hot snot machine and I'll pull these out, put a bit of a bevel on them. I'm going to weld them all the way through. I might put a sister plate on them, maybe here, put a sister plate on them. And then we're going to build an angle bracket here, through bolt, and up here we're going to take a little one of these sprinkler hangers from my previous life, and we're going to weld it right up in here and give us a flat plate to sit here and through bolt to a use a cap screw into the thread here, and that should stop this from wiggling and jiggling around. I wanted to lay them flat right here in the back, but I'd have to move the battery. I thought, okay, I'll just raise the battery up, but then the dipstick's in the way and all that. So this is kind of the best configuration I got. So we'll get to it, and we'll start gluing some metal together. All right, stick around. Okay, I'm not a welder, never claimed to be a welder, but what I plan on doing is reading all your comments. I've got all these things lined up here, and I'm going to get myself a nice little angle here, and I'm going to keep turning them over, click, 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 until I get the angle on all sides, and that'll give me a V bevel that I'll run together. So I'll have a V. I can get down here into the root, do a really, really nice deep hot pass, and then come around and just build up, build up, build up, build up. So there's going to be quite a bit of welding here. This little machine here, I've had it for a long time, and if you're a YouTube fan of Ave, you can get yourself a couple of stickers. But anyway, this welder does not have any heat settings, 1 through 6, and then wire feed adjust. And I bought this thing when I was about 18, 19 years old at an auction. Very first time I ever went to an auction, and I paid way too much for it. Got ramped up and all excited, and anyway, I promised myself that I would use this thing for the rest of my life to get the value out of it. And believe me, I built a lot of crap with this thing, but it still works, and I'm cheap and not going to replace it. So we'll get set up and do some welding. Okay, I've done everybody's favorite job. Done a little bit of grinding, so you can see what kind of bevel I've got there. I'm not too concerned about a gap, so I'm going to do a nice, hot, deep root here. So the table is flat, and the edge of the table is flat. So this gives me, 2 planes. So this little gap here is going to be just to keep this piece straight. So I'll give it some good tacks, tack, 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 give it some flips, tack it, and then I'll run a root here. I'll flip it around. I'll run a root on the opposite side, and then so forth and so on. Try to keep my heat equal. Okay, there's one of many roots. A little undercut. Like I said, I haven't learned to weld, or I haven't taken any welding practice in 40 years, so I'm rusty, just like this. Hey, shame on me for not having a camera stand. You guys would have loved watching me get those in there. 100 pounds a piece. So basically, I've got to weld, pardon me, I'm gonna through bolt that and through bolt that. I'll probably upsize those holes and go with 1/2 inch. And then I gotta make a bracket there. And then I gotta do a little bit of trimming on this sheet metal in here to accommodate those brackets. Hey, so we're finishing off the little project here in the old Dad Bod. So it's been a few months since I actually did the mod, and now getting a chance to use the machine. So it's a good sized rock here, and I picked it up and I bounced the machine here a little bit. If I can do it with one hand. So yeah, I can get the back off the ground for sure, but you got to remember I'm picking up off the side here. So you see how the blade there, so I'm going to get a hell of a lot more lifting ability on the far side there, or off the front. So I'm quite confident that that this little modification was well worth the effort. So that's it for this video. It's been a few months since I've had a chance to edit this and upload it and whatnot. It's been pretty hectic, you know, moving and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, that's my problem. If you liked it, give it a like. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.